Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today I'm planning on finishing the fencing on the chicken summer run. We have a pretty nice day today, high of 60, but we're still getting some cold nights the next few days into the 30s. Oh, pup, you ready to work? Come on, get your ball. Good boy. Ladies, what are you doing? Salt, pepper, snowball? Just hanging out in the gardens, huh? Don't eat my hostas. The broiler chickens, this year's meat flock, are actually getting pretty big for the box they're in now. I want to move them out into squats run onto grass, but the nights are a little bit too cold to put them out into squats run yet, so they're kind of just squished in there for now for the next couple nights. Hey ladies, how you doing? I got all the yards mowed, so it's looking really nice out here. I left a big green pasture out there that the ducks can still forage through. You guys still napping out there? What's going on, Rufio? You being nice to these ladies? You better. Hey, Lil Ro. Always the fence jumper. We got the privacy fabric up on the fence, and I really like it. Oh, sorry, bud. I talked right up. Good job, Rufio. I talked right over this little guy's rooster crow. Hey, Sammy. Good job, Rufio. Everybody's going off right now because I just came up. You gonna do it again, bud? I know the one with... Hey, Rufio. I know the one with the darker neck does the rooster crow, but I don't think I've seen the other one do it yet. But they both have spurs coming on their feet. Good job, Rufio. We did get some more fabric up down at the end there, but I would like to close it off completely. If the chickens can't see through the fence, they're a lot less likely to go through the fence. Oh, Little Ro, I didn't know if it was you or the volleyball. Bringing my egg baskets up. I always feel Sammy in the window over here would make such a good painting. Huh, bud? But to finish off the chicken summer run, I need to close off the back barnyard over here. Hey Bert, what are you doing? Hanging out with your snowballs? You guys still have some feed in there? That's good. You're not getting bigger, are you? You better not. Ducks, you all napping? So to close the back barnyard off over here, I need to pick up the fence over here at the top of the duck pen. What are you yelling about, pup? If it's a rabbit, I'm not helping you. I'm gonna start the fencing up here at the top of the duck pen off the wooden post and then stretch it along all these metal posts that I got pounded in last video. I have them going all the way to the corner, and I just picked up a new roll of fencing. This is the 2x4 welded wire fencing. It's 4 feet tall and 100 feet long. It's my preferred type of fencing. What are you doing, pup? What? Is there a rabbit under there? I don't see anything, and I know I left all this metal on the pallet. So why don't you come over here? Come over here. I'm gonna lift this end up. Under. Oh, it was a mole or a mouse. It was a little thing. You should have got that, bud. Why were you too slow? Yeah, I'm not lifting all that up. You're on your own, puppy. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, and today I picked up a bunch of free scrap wood from the store that I deliver my duck eggs to. They had all this nice wood here and a couple of pallets sitting on the back of the building, and they just wanted to get rid of them. So I loaded it all up into the truck. There's some 2x4s here stuck together as corner posts, a couple old 2x6s here, and a bunch of old furring strips. There's even some straight 2x4s here. This was all structure for shipping containers that they got, and they just don't need the wood from it. But I'm always looking for some good scrap wood. There's a lot of life left in that. But my main goal is to get this roll of fencing at least temporarily up and strapped to these posts here with some zip ties. Poppy, don't hurt yourself on that metal. You stay out of there. That mold can fit places you can't get to. This is the boneyard, Poppy. I'm not moving everything. So once we close off behind Bert's Love Shack over to the turkey hut, the turkey pen closes off half there, and then the goat hut closes off the rest of it. So we're actually fenced in all the way over to the fabric fencing we put up for the chicken summer run. But we still have to close off over from the compost here where I have the fence rolled up over to the barn. Now this row of fencing doesn't actually reach all the way over to the pen. It might actually reach to the end of that gate. If I open that gate up, I might be able to connect this fence to it. But my plan was to put a post over here and actually mount another 4-foot access gate that I could still walk in and out and go through without having to move that whole section of fencing. So it's kind of unfortunate that that row of fencing didn't reach. What's going on? Why you keep barking, bud? Puppy, he's safe. If I get him out of that pile, he's just gonna go to another pile. I can't open up all the piles quick enough. He made it, pup. You gotta get him before he gets in the pile. I actually got most of the wood that I built the turkey hut out of from the same place that I deliver my eggs to. They had solar panels that came on a bunch of big pallets that they didn't want. So I actually used all those pallets to make the turkey hut. There's videos on that whole process. And look at the grass growing over here in the goat pen. I can't wait to put the goats in here. They're supposed to be smaller than whenever I got Flip and Flop last year. I haven't seen them yet, but I can't wait to get them into the pen here. Pop, you leave that mole alone. I'm running low on water back here. We're supposed to get rain today, but it's not coming yet, and I'm getting lower and lower. I'm gonna open the gate so all the ducks can go down to the pond and get some water from there, because I'm just not gonna fill up that big pool until we get some rain. Pop, you done? Good, we got work to do. I need to get a hammer and staples, and then I can get that fence stretched across, see if it's long enough to make it, or see if I have to get another section to close it off. And then there's a little bit of work we have to do on the other side of the chicken run to close it off. Here we go, here's some staples. Poppy, you saying hi to the piggies? Hi, girl. How you doing? You're always the one to come over and say hi. You got that big spot on your eye. What about you two? You just hanging out? Just chilling? No, I hear you, girl. No, I don't have a treat for you right now. I'll catch you later. That's a hammer. Still have some work to do on the duck pen here. I need to finish up the sliding barn door. And then I want to use some of those furring strips I just picked up to tighten up this vinyl flooring up against the edges. But other than that, this has been working out great for the ducks. Did you find some shade, pup? Good boy. Alright, that looks pretty good going down the line. We have it from the corner of the duck pen all the way down here to the corner where I have my tree. I didn't have enough length to go to the turkey hut, so I just wrapped it around the tree to try and protect it from anything eating it. If I ever need that length of fence, I can always cut it off and use it for a gate or something. But I am hoping that I have some chain link left over that'll close off this gap back here. One of these rolls back here should be long enough. And it feels good to have this back barnyard finally fenced in. It's not perfect. I still have a bunch of storage back here, but I'm always gonna have storage somewhere. I'll pop. I think the birds are gonna love walking around it and using it as perches. But now I'll be able to open this duck gate and allow the ducks to come back here and run around in the back barnyard. They'll still have the main duck pen area here with the splash pad, but I wanna try and give the front barnyard a break to try and get the grass to come back and get the birds back here to start fertilizing the ground, so maybe I can get grass to start growing. There's some grass growing back here, but I think the birds will help fertilize the ground and make it come back even quicker. We're getting some wind and it's been cooling off all day, but I don't see any rain yet. I'm really low on water. I could use some. Ladies, you working on the compost? Good job. So like I said, right now I'm just gonna try and open that row of fencing over to that gate and see if I can connect the two. And then that'll completely close off the back barnyard into the summer chicken run. I just need to get the other side of the summer chicken run closed off. I did make a custom wooden gate for down here and it looks nice, but the gaps are still big enough for the chickens to jump through. So I still want to put a screen of chicken wire across it, and that'll keep anything from going through it. But over here on the very end of the run, I need to close this fencing gap. I need to move these grates out of the way so I can get this fence to close up completely. And then the whole run will be closed up, ready to use. Up. It's a process. So I'm gonna get the backhoe out and we're gonna try and finish this up today. What are you doing, bud? The last few nights got pretty cold. One of my hostas took a hit from the frost. But so far I've been lucky and the chickens haven't eaten my hostas, and I really want to get them into their summer run before they decide to start eating them. Up. Good boy. Beep, beep. Good boy, puppy. Good boy, come on. Good, you caught it. You all tired. All right, ladies, you want to come out for the evening? Mumbles, get your ducks together. A pond day. Come on out, ladies. I accidentally broke my duck gate handle yesterday. Broke the head right off of it. There you go, Melissa. You kicked it into another gear. I didn't have it recording. She was flapping and moving. Good, get out there, girl. All right, the ladies are gonna go forage, pup. Let's finish up this fence. Rufio, keep these ladies tight. They're already spreading out, bud. Starting to get this pasture to dry up here, so I'm hoping I can finish this fence, and then whenever it rains again, I can get the ducks out of here, and this can actually take some time to recover. Good job, Rufio. If it rains and gets all muddy again, it'll just take that much longer after the ducks run through there and smash everything down. Piggies, what are you doing? I see you, girl. You guys are gonna warm up to me eventually. Whoa, buddy, you're getting up here, aren't you? We gotta figure out names for you. I haven't even posted about you guys yet. The time I'm making this video, I haven't even edited whenever we got the pigs and published it. So we're a little over a week lag time from videoing to editing to publishing my little pigs. But that's all right. I like to get to know them before I pick any names. Up, up. I have some chicken wire up here in the barn, but I don't think, no, that's not gonna be big enough. I'm gonna have to open this roll of chicken wire, but that's not a problem. That's what it's here for. Up, up. And with that gate covered up, I think we're all set here in the chicken summer run. Up, up. So now we're all closed off back here, and it goes all the way down. They have plenty of room here, and they have a lot of wood chips here to forage through. They can go underneath the hemlocks here for shelter and shade. A big pile of wood chips here to scratch through. And even the compost pile is going to be inside the fence. Huh, big roosters? What are you guys doing? Just getting bigger every day, huh? And you're starting to get your voice too. I hear you gurgling in the morning. But I guess we can see if this roll is going to reach that gate like I'm thinking it will. Just had a helicopter fly over and all the chickens came running back up to the barn. But it just fits here. If I open the gate all the way up 90 degrees, it just reaches the end here. So I need to grab some clips and I can clip this together. And then the birds will have everything behind the barn and leading down past the compost into the new summer chicken run. Huh, Regina? Whoa, chickens, watch it. I'm gonna grab some of the clips that I have so that'll make it easy to attach and detach at. Huh, Pop, you hanging out with your chickens? Good boy. Bunch of ants in the ground here doing work. All right, we have a couple more nights of these cold temperatures and then it's supposed to warm up and hopefully stay up. At that point, I am gonna be moving all the birds to the back barnyard and the summer run. The ducks will still have their pen, but the gate's gonna be open for them to come to the back barnyard too. We're gonna see how it goes. There's always a lot of changes here whenever the weather starts warming up. If you wanna keep following along here with Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave. And if you wanna help support the channel even more, check out that join button. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.